sucker for
Yeah,
your scapegoat.
what I think he did, man. What I think he's doing, because June 5th ain't got a penny, so
No.
he's gonna use June 5th as the front man. So if he gets any collateral, it's gonna come through June 5th.
Yeah, I went on June 5th thing, man. They were messing with it, man, a little bit, man, and hollering at him, and I got him a little wound up when he was talking about somebody's mama or something, man. I had him a little wound up, but June 5th don't seem too bad, but he probably just one of them youngsters, man, trying to find his foot, and he ain't gonna go against Dante because Dante shoot him a little bread, Dante
Yep,
gonna shoot him a little bread to keep him off the streets,
yep. And
you
and he
know.
knows
Yeah,
and he knows can't nobody really sue him. What's up, Leonard?
no, no.
How you doing?
How's everybody doing?
Good, man.
What's up, lad, bro?
Y'all catch any of that live?
Nah, man. I'm
I
just
I,
caught
mad.
a little bit of it, man, because I wasn't doing nothing, man. So I just clicked on it until we came on, but just some entertainment bullshit. That's all it was. I ain't paying no attention to it. I caught about 5 minutes of it.
yeah, I caught a few minutes of it. Did you see where he told Dante, look what he's wearing? He was wearing red from head to toe, like he stole a blood. And then he said,
Hey,
watch what you say.
who said what? Who said it? Watch what you say.
That's what he told Dante because he was wearing all blood, all red.
Yeah, you can wear all black if you want to. That ain't gonna define who you are.
And it almost sounded. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it sounded like June 5th was uh uh standing up for Lamar, acting like he was innocent or something.
Yeah,
Because
June 5th, man. He just, I think Dante rescued him off the streets of Newark. So he gonna do whatever Dante he has Dante puppet. So he gonna dance with whatever kind of music Dante put on. If he put some soul on, he gonna do the James Brown. He put some rap on, he gonna do Flavor Flav. It don't matter. He just a puppet.
Yep.
Sick ass.
and then they were acting like they were cutting ties, and that Lamar got his own channel now.
Yeah, but today see what I'm talking about? They cut ties, but I think last night he said the channel was gone. So see, Dante, I don't know.
I,
Dante don't get high, man.
they
He
say he has a
smoked.
new channel.
I don't know. You know, he say like Mark China gone and now it's back up. So I mean, what is it?
Nah, Mark ain't Mark ain't no free agent, man. Mark's still under that
No.
network. Now they just put a smoke front. June 5th is the crash dummy. It's like a Ponzi scheme. You want the front man. Hey, you're gonna be the face of the company, but at the same time, when the RICO charges come, they're gonna come looking for you, and you're gonna be the fall guy, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna be out here.
Well,
Yeah,
did you hear when
he-
you hear when he was talking
go
about he was
ahead.
going to get a gun?
Bro.
He said he was going
Say
to go
what
shoot
now?
somebody. He said he was going to go shoot somebody.
Who was that?
Who?
Lamarck, he was talking about jumping in his vehicle, riding to somebody's house. I'm not sure if he was talking about Noel because they didn't really mention her name, but he said he's about to jump on the highway with his gun and
Oh
take care of
man,
something.
you
Tell him, Mark, man, don't
better
you go,
delete that
don't you do a 187 on yourself.
line.
He gonna what he gonna do? Gun somebody down in prison? They call it 38. Don't you pull that 38 out? That's what it is. You gonna gun somebody down? Sit your ass down and go on and calculate how much fuel you got.
Yeah, he has to be
Yeah,
mad at
man,
the
come on,
clown.
Mark.
I'm trying to help the dude out, man. Clear his name a little
Yeah.
bit. Trying to restore his relationship with his family. I'm not trying to, man. A lot of people might think that I wish harm on Mark, man. You know, as I got my family and daughter and kids and sons, you know, I want the same thing for Mark, man. I don't know if he has grandkids or whatnot, but man, when you have your family in your corner, man, you can say fuck the world, man, and at least
Yeah.
Mark could at least have that, man. Uh, my we've already done smeared his name more than what than we can help him, and
Yeah.
Dante, he just continues making the mockery out of the dude, getting him his chant. Oh, I cut ties, but in reality, he's still back there. All he did was put extra layer of protection, which is June 5th. Nobody's gonna go after June 5th. If he says any kind of stupid remarks or anything, I mean, you're gonna feel bad taking him to civil court and make him have pay restitutions for saying stupid stuff. And at the end of the day,
Yeah,
he don't.
yeah.
You know,
June 5th just a sucker for real. He just I wish June 5th come on because he is a good laugh.
yeah, he is, man. But like I
And
told,
he's a good laugh.
I told the subscribers are like, man, don't let Dante back on. I said, I'm not gonna let Dante back on, man. If Mark wants to come on and talk, Mark is more than welcome. Mark is
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
Mark is more than welcome. Dante, all he's gonna come and do and spin narrative and try to make false accusations. He's gonna try to convict people that have already been cleared.
Yeah.
Mark hasn't been cleared. Mark has been. We already heard Hips. Tomorrow, Hips is gonna be here. Hips is
Oh
gonna
man,
be here.
awesome.
Hold on,
Yeah, good man.
and we're gonna hear what Hips was saying. Because I'm gonna read you the message he sent me. He goes, "I've been working extra and taking extra work. Got to have 4,400 in 5 weeks. I will be free today
Okay.
around 2 and all day tomorrow. Hit me up." So I'm gonna hit him up right now, see if he wants to get on. Or I mean, he said
Oh
tomorrow we
yeah.
are free. I mean, because Hips played a
Okay.
big part of that
Sound good.
documentary. He played.
Mm-hmm.
He's the first-hand experience. He witnessed what Mark did. And he also said in plenty of his interviews that the reason he went to lockup was because Mendenhall told them, "Hey, they're going through your box. You're coming up short because this and that." And so Hips confronted Mark about it. And then I
Yeah.
guess Mark was on one of those missions because Mark said he liked taking them Seroquels and making cocktails out of it. So I already know how them Seroquels get you. And if you take a mixture of it, man, you're gonna be in
Yeah.
Looney Town. You're gonna be a zombie, a walking zombie. You're
Yeah.
gonna be doing all
What?
kinds
Yeah. So what Mark probably doing? He was fiending, and that's probably why he slapped the fuck out his ass
yeah.
because he was fiending, going in the box. Don't nobody like no damn box breaker. That's
Nah.
probably what happened. I think Mark said he did used to drop boxes.
Yeah, because I mean, and Hips also said, man, that he was a lookout while Mark was getting piped down. He didn't say who.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
yeah, he said he was in the cell with him, and he heard somebody, I think it was David, said Mark, that sure feel good. He turned around and said, damn, Mark had all the meat down his throat.
Exactly.
Suck he making suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
and the sad thing is, Lamarck still thinks that Betty the cook is a real character still.
nah,
yeah,
man.
see that goes to
They
show you
brought that
that
up on the
goes to
live
show you
today.
how dumb he can be.
Yeah,
He know that Dante, who I call D'Antonia, and pull Betty the cook out somebody's ass and put him on there. He still think this man is a real character. See, Dante ain't never been to prison in Alabama. So I'm gonna salute Mark for letting them know that you don't do all that cooking in Alabama prison. Hell, they barely had microwaves. So what he was cooking, I don't know. You can't do nothing but put hot water on a soup and put him a summer sausage in the microwave. So what he cooking?
Nothing. I
Mark
mean,
know that. Come on, Mark. Dante. I guess he was burning house. You know what that mean? Burning house. Hitting somebody in the ass. Come on, man.
you see, well, he said we need to leave Mark alone and worry he might take this too far. No, man, I ain't worried about it, man. The thing about it is that where I live at, you know, there's always a cop right here, man. Because
It don't matter, man. Listen. If somebody gonna do something, they ain't gonna tell you they gonna do it.
yeah, man,
You
I ain't worried.
can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere in America, and ain't nobody got them a shotgun.
Exactly, man.
Everybody, every convict got him a shotgun.
Now, see,
And
the
if
thing,
he says he gonna come get you, don't worry about that, man.
nah,
Hey man, they ain't but a bluff, man. They ain't but a bluff.
yeah,
They ain't
see,
but a bluff.
I don't know.
Because one thing at now, Alabama like Florida, they got a stand your ground law. Fire that ass up.
Yeah, see, here in Texas, they got the castle law, so ex-felons can have as many as you want in the house. The
Damn, that's
state,
where I need to be at then.
yeah, the state won't pick it up. The federal can,
Yeah.
but as long as you protecting your house, the federal won't come pick it
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh yeah. And you know, Alabama the same way. If you're gonna protect yourself, it's all good. That's
Yep.
why get with somebody who ain't got a felon too, and you can burn that ass.
Oh yeah.
Man, he
Now,
ain't gonna do man. He ain't gonna do them members, but try to find some kind of little young white guy and want to rub up on him and grease his ass up. That's all he gonna do.
he already
That's
got
all
you.
he gonna do.
He got you
He
the
want no
landlord.
thugger linger in the penitentiary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, like he said, I
Yeah.
keep used to little creeps like Goldie. Yeah, man, you have to, man. You have to keep it on you, man. Especially, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, ain't no doubt.
even in the car, man. You got specific areas. Especially when you're not looking for trouble, man. It's you feel actually comfortable carrying it because you're not out there. The laws ain't looking for
Oh
you.
yeah.
You're
No man.
not breaking no laws, so it's just like, man, hey, I keep it on me. Something comes and just hey. And plus, I always got somebody with me that's a clean record and they're allowed to carry, man. So I'm not worried about it. It's almost like I got a handicap sticker on my plaque, man. You know what I mean? So my plaque's got a handicap man on it. So
Okay.
whoever's with me, man, they always looking out for me. So I'm not worried about
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah. I got some dogs, man. Hell, you can drive down the you can be a block away. They gonna let me know what's going on.
Oh
So
man, yeah.
it's all good. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about somebody like him. If he's tell it, he ain't gonna do nothing.
Ain't gonna do
He
it.
just whooping,
He's a
smoking
wolf.
him. What he gonna end up doing? He gonna end up going up there to Detroit, and he gonna find Dante. When he find out how he been played a fool, he
Yeah,
better
man.
go and grease Dante ass up. That's
Yep.
what I do.
Yep. I mean, I'm willing to help out on Mark, man. Whatever Dante, I'll match Dante's offer. I'm willing to help you out, man. Uh, I'm not trying to smut your name. I'm trying to help you build your relationship with your family, man. And try to clear your name as best as you can. You're not going to be completely cleared, but you're going to clear it to the best of extent, man. Instead of it making a mockery, I know Mark was a victim. He said he was a
Yeah,
victim.
man.
Hips told me
Yeah.
that he was a victim either at the boys' home or either when he was younger. So somewhere in his
Mount
life,
May.
yeah, he said something about Mount Met. So somewhere down that
Yeah.
road, he got abused. So I kind of have sympathy for that guy in that way, because if he was a victim,
Hmm.
that's the way it happens. You become a bully. It's the same thing with the girls. The girls end up being
Yeah.
streetwalkers. They get abused at a young age. They get pregnant. They become streetwalkers, or they're sexually
Hmm.
active at a very young age.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
so it ain't no different from a man. A man, I mean, he's gonna try to get his due either way at a young age. And I feel sorry for the guy, because I'm not the only one making fun of him. He's like a human punching bag at
Yeah.
this
Yeah. But see, all that's gonna backfire on D'Antagna. It's gonna backfire on him.
Yeah, man, because
Trust
he's
me, it's
playing
gonna
with that
backfire
guy's
on that
soul.
ass. That dude, that man. I ain't realized he was a. I knew he was a creep, but I ain't know he'll stoop that damn low. To
Yeah,
use a man, I mean, he'll stoop that low for some content. Come on, man. Go on back and start doing them alien stories, man. That you was
yeah.
doing. Come on,
You're looking for controversy and conflict to be able to
man.
create
That's what he
content.
wants.
And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't want no controversy and conflict, man. I want to be able to hold a conversation with you. And if we got a problem, let's resolve it offline. I mean, he's had my number.
That's right.
He could have called me and said, "Hey, man, what's the issue, man? What can we work out? I know we were in the heat of the moment. You said things, I said things, but you know, lay your cards on the table, man. I don't got no hate towards the dude. As much as he thinks I'm jealous of him, why would I be jealous? I
Yeah.
don't even know what the man got and don't got. I
Hmm.
I'm not looking at his Facebook pages. I don't know what he don't and don't go have.
But
When I
but, but
met him,
see, but see, a man who got something, he ain't gonna tell you all that boasting, man. Come on, man. He just boasting. He needs to go ahead on and get back in that truck, drive that truck, and take care of his family
yeah,
and do his little content when he can.
yeah. I mean, don't depend on this content creator to be your main income, man. I mean,
Exactly.
there is some content creators that get uh 10,000 views, 50,000
Oh
views,
yeah,
20,000 views per video, and those are the ones that are, they're making it, and especially the ones that are making 100,000 views. You know,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do
And
the
they are, and they already established. They already
exactly.
established, man. Dante about he in his 30s, man. Go ahead on. Let this YouTube be your second or third hand source. This is main source. So he gonna throw whoever on the bus he can.
Exactly.
He don't give a damn.
Nah, because this YouTube. Look, from my experience, there's YouTube. Because I try to break it down. And I'm like, man, it's not the money. Because okay, it depends on the views and the duration of somebody watching your video. So if you post a 20-minute
Mhm.
video and somebody watches, they break it down, they calculate to say 1,000 views, and then they get the percentage of it, and they say, okay, out of those 1,000 views, 10 it's a 10-minute duration. It's good.
Mhm.
So now those 1,000 views, it's like 10 to $15.
Man, you can't buy 2 gallons of gas for that.
Yeah, that's per 1,000 views. Okay.
Yeah.
So then when you get into the 10,000 views, so if you're dropping a video and it gets 10,000 views, now you're talking about anywhere between 125 and 175.
Oh man.
Hey,
Woo-wee.
Youngblood.
You
Uh,
go ahead.
somebody wants to know if you know Michael Holloway.
Michael Holloway. Oh, let me see. I knew a Stanley Holloway, but not a Michael Holloway. I knew a Stanley Holloway, and I think Stanley Holloway. He's a little bit older than I am. I think he slept. I think he was in the honor dome. Stanley Holloway was, but for as Michael Holloway, I can't recall him.
Was there a 14 dorm?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You had 6 dorm, 7 dorm, 8 dorm, 9 dorm was lockup. You had 10 dorm was the kitchen dorm. 11 dorm was the school dorm. You had 12 dorm was like older guys or so called. 14 dorm was what they considered the thunder dorm. And you didn't have a 13 dorm, but you had a 15 dorm. 15 dorm was like a big old, like a like a metal building with open day rooms, like open dormitory that didn't have cells besides 16 dorm where the chain game was at.
And young blood, why would they call it the Terror Dome? Because I mean, is that where all the youngsters were at?
Well, no, 14 don't generally consider, man, ones that do a lot of violating, man, and it was just like it's just like the hood, what I mean,
Oh,
the
okay.
hood.
It's like like a, I guess, medium custody, like a, where you catch cases and you go in there and you get restrictions or whatnot.
Well, not that per se, but there's ones who just gonna, yeah, just gonna do a lot of violating. 10 dorm was like the kitchen dorm where a lot of guys go in and they mainly work the kitchen per se, but you had other guys in there too. 11 dorm was more like the school dorm, and 12 dorm was more like older guys or whatever. And 15 dorm at the time, it was a regular dorm, and I think 6 dorm was considered SAP dorm. I think 6 dorm was the SAP dorm, the treatment dorm, substance abuse program. That's what it was back then. But like now, they had changed a lot of stuff around. I see somebody said, "Do you have your own or your own channel?" No, I'm just rolling with no well. And like I say, when A helps B, they think A gets the most, B gets the most help, but A does, and I get a lot of help. That's getting on him, speaking out against this foolishness that's going on in Alabama Department of Corrections.
Hey, Mac G wants to know, Young Blood, when did they switch to letters?
Okay, yeah, he said young blood when they switched to letters. Okay, they switched to letters. Oh man, I um I don't want to give you a definite year, but I know it was like it probably was around 2000. I guess 9 or 10 or something like that. And I can recall that 10 Dawn was considered to be J Dawn then, and you had J K. You had 15 Dawn was G, then 10 Dawn was like J, and I think no, I'm wrong, bro. 10 Dawn was I Dawn, and 11 Dawn was J, and then 12 Dawn was K, and 14 Dawn was L Dawn. That's right. And 16 Dawn came to be H Dawn. That was considered the honor Dawn. And that was on you had A side of the camp, and you had B side of the camp, and you had what considered C side. C side was where H dorm was at the honor dorm, and B side was considered where they had I, J, K, and L, and A side was considered where they had it was A, B, C, and D, and E. E was lockup. E was lockup.
And Young Blood, at the time of the documentary, how were the AIDS that AIDS section? How were they segregated? Like did other inmates were they able to go in through there, or were there guards at the door like making sure your ID belonged, or you had a tag on your hand
No,
or a wrist?
no. Um, A dorm. If you look at a pentagon, you know how a pentagon is shaped.
Yeah.
So okay. HIV unit was separated over in what they consider 16 dorm, which used to be the chain gang. They was down there separated, and the only time that you saw them is either if you had a job working in the infirmary, or you worked in the canteen, or you worked in the laundry, and you seen them pass by. Because when they passed by, it was like death man walking. The camp locks down, and they bring them to wherever they going to go. Like if they going to catch the store, they brought them when the camp locked down, went to the store. If they was going to the infirmary, they locked the camp down, bring them to the infirmary. If they was going to the gymnasium, they locked them down and go to the gymnasium. But as a convict, they knew how to manipulate the system. If they want to meet with the HIV boys, some of them are going to the gym and hide out in the gymnasium until the HIV unit come there.
Oh, so they get out of place.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
They
Because
go.
the only time the guards really gonna